Which of the following is the first step to create a container in Azure Blob Storage? A. Navigate to the Azure portal and select Storage Accounts. B. Create a new resource group. Install Azure CLI. Configure network settings. La respuesta correcta is A. Navigate to the Azure portal and select Storage Accounts. The first step to create a container in Azure Blob Storage is to navigate to the Azure portal and select Storage Accounts. What is the purpose of a container in Azure Blob Storage? A. To manage virtual machines. B. To organize blobs within a storage account. C. To configure network security groups. D. To create a virtual network. La respuesta correcta is B. To organize blobs within a storage account. A container in Azure Blob Storage is used to organize blobs within a storage account. Which of the following tools can be used to create a container in Azure Blob Storage? A. Azure PowerShell. B. C. Azure Portal. D. All of the above. La respuesta correcta is D. All of the above. You can use Azure PowerShell, Azure CLI, or the Azure Portal to create a container in Azure Blob Storage. What is the default access level for a new container in Azure Blob Storage? A. Private, no anonymous access. B. Blob, anonymous read access for blobs only. C. Container, anonymous read access for containers and blobs. D. Public, full access. La respuesta correcta es A. Private, no anonymous access. The default access level for a new container in Azure Blob Storage is private, no anonymous access. How can you change the access level of a container in Azure Blob Storage? A. By using the Azure portal. By using Azure CLI. C. By using Azure PowerShell. D. All of the above. La respuesta correcta is D. All of the above. You can change the access level of a container in Azure Blob Storage using the Azure portal, Azure CLI, or Azure PowerShell. Which command is used to create a container in Azure Blob Storage using Azure CLI? A. As storage container create name, container name, account name. B. As storage account create name, account name, resource group, resource group. C. As container create name, container image, image name. D. As storage blob create name, blob name, container name, container name. La respuesta correcta es A. A storage container, create name, container name, account name, account name. The command az storage container create name, container-name, account name is used to create a container in Azure Blob Storage using Azure CLI.